Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ambitious Nature. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to actually edit DaVinci Resolve on multiple screens. It is a little bit of a wonky setup for me to try to show you guys what I'm doing, but you should be able to follow along. It's really simple. So I'll switch my camera back to the full screen. That way you can see exactly what I'm doing. And as I go over here, I need to get another Stream Deck thing, but it's beside the point. But let's go over to our workspace. This looks the same on Windows or Mac. And you want to go over to where it says dual screen and select on. When you do this, let me actually move my if you don't see it, for me I have 3 screens on, so I'm actually going to change my secondary display from my built-in to my larger screen at the top, and I'll zoom back out. But as you can see, it's moved up to this top screen right up here. So now I have a dual screen. The cool thing about having dual screens is you do have the ability to see a lot more inside of your workspace. And what I mean by that is, like, my edit page has now been freed up. So if I click over here, I can see clear as day what I'm working on. This is my final project right here in the right corner. Let me make this a little bit larger. But this is my final screen right here in this right corner. And then, of course, over here I have my preview screen, which is the left side where my mouse is. And down here is, of course, my larger timeline. You still get everything placed out. The thing you may notice is your media and everything else has been moved. So if I go back to my wider screen to show you guys, if I go over here at the very top, I do have my media page. And let's show you that now. All right, so on the second screen, this is what it looks like. I'll actually switch this back to... well, I'll leave it the way it is. But on my second screen, if I could talk, this is what it looks like. All of my media has been pushed over here. So I have my media, I have my music files. These are just everything inside of my normal master track. If you had power bins, they'll be all right here. If you had smart bins, they'd be right here. Your audio is all right here. You still have your bus track. This shows your edit index. Of course, you kind of get the point. Everything else is spaced out like really neat. So if you ever need to grab effects and whatnot, it's all at this top screen. And of course you have like your metadata and sound library if you have access to that, along with a bunch of other different things. So this keeps it a lot more organized. Again, if I go back out to my main screen, you notice these are 2 different screens. So 2. Now I'm going to show you guys how to add in a third. If you do have 3 screens, or in my case I have a MacBook Pro, this is where I'm going to grab it from. So I'm going to be able to also, let me go back to this real quick and I'll show you the difference. So I'm gonna go back to full screen. This is the main hub, so this is still my screen 1. Again, if you don't remember, you have your dual screen set on right now, and you can change which screen is your primary. As you can see, I have my 2 monitors along with my MacBook built-in display, and you can also change where your secondary monitor screen is. Now I'm going to add in a third, and a third that I like to do is always a video clean feed. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to click over here, since my only screen left is the built-in retina display. I'm going to select this. So now I have my built-in retina display, and I'll show you what that looks like. So now, as you can see, if I move my head out the way, I have 3 screens. I have my up top, which is where all my media and everything get pulled from. I have my main editing page, and I also have my third screen to view. And what's cool about this is if I go back and play through, it's all right here, like everything. So anytime I'm editing a project, this is what I like. I'm not even lying to you guys. I'm using all 3 screens. So yes, I do charge for what I create outside of YouTube, but this is because I'm utilizing so much to pump through and make it in such a short span of time for anyone that's booking me for clients. So yeah, it's a quick tutorial. I know it's been a little while since I've stepped into DaVinci. I have a lot more videos coming up, but I want to show you guys this really neat trick. Most times, if you do have, or you're kind of started off, you may only have 2 screens. That's totally fine. I do like to use 3 because I have 3 now. That's part of the reason why I got a MacBook Pro. But also having 3 screens just gives you like a lot more flexibility in terms of seeing what you really want to work with. It keeps everything organized for those that may have OCD or just like to have the cleanliness of the space. But also by having 3 different screens, the privilege of that is you can actually see different colors on each screen. So typically, if you don't want to pay for the $30,000 monitor, that is the best thing for color grading, you can look at all 3 screens, and if it looks as close as possible to what you want it to be on the 3 screens, you're probably nailing it. Like for clientele basic work, it's going to be totally fine. Obviously in film they have the expensive stuff, but this allows you to see all. If you notice, different monitors have different colors. I don't know if YouTube shows up really well, but this gives you a lot of like knowledge as far as what your color grading will look like. So that's pretty much it. I know it's a weird setup type of video. You're looking at the back of my head, but it is pretty neat. So again, I appreciate you guys for, oh, I need to look over this way. I appreciate you guys for watching this video and sticking around for all the tutorials, and I hope this really helped out, and that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.